Grab your drinks, guys. It is time to put the world away and welcome. Hold on, I got to get me a drink here. Okay, let's go. What's up with this experiment I'm doing, huh? Philippines experiment. Look at all this mail I got. Let's just, mark as read. So let's get to it. Let's get right to it. And every time I edit a video and look back at the old video, I'm like, man, I forgot this. I forgot that. You know what? Let's just go with the flow. If you guys, whoever's watching this, if there's anybody watching this, you guys want to see a different country or a player with their current ability, potential ability, let me know. Let's jump right in to the... Oh, hold on. I gotta put the editor on because I'm playing my other save, which I don't have the editor on. Because I'm not cheating on the other one. This one, I'm using the editor. The other one, I don't want to use the editor or even get tempted to use it. I couldn't live with myself if I did. No, I really didn't make that happen. I used the editor. But in this case, we're using the experiment. I love playing with the editor. Doing your own experiment. Let your imagination go wild. Whatever you want. Maybe you want to put you in the game. You can edit a player, put it somewhere, any country you want, and you and your friends, or be creative, as I said. And you can see how well you go through the league. Maybe you become injury prone, or you can actually adjust that too in the editor. You can put you as a superhuman, no injuries, whatever you want. Put very loyal, both foot, anything, both footed. You can play every position, very determined, whatever you want. Let's get, so what was it? We were 115th, right? Was it 115th ranked? Let's see where the Philippines are ranked now. Hey, they moved up. We're in the top 100. The top 100. And it looks like the top players here in the Philippines have definitely changed, a couple of them. They changed teams, though. Where's this? Bus. Where is that? In England, or in France, right? Liga, is that? How do I tell here? What's going on? Oh, it's in German league, right? Germany, hello. Bus. So they must be like way down there. How do I find out? Nope. I mean, they are 2.5 star reputation. So yeah, they're pretty far down there in Germany. Anyway, let's get back here. So that's where Patrick Straw, the top player, the Filipino still, 27-year-old. Etheridge is still around. Okay, he's playing still Birmingham, 33-year-old. And then Jesse Curran's been here. This is the youngster. Here we go, 18-year-old. He's still in the Philippines. Macor Villanueva. He's that star player. Wait, where's this? Oh, he's in Thailand. Okay. Jesse Curran. Nope. Man, am I drunk? Right here. Macor Villanueva. Okay, it says here he's playing. Does he have a future transfer? Is that what's going on? I am totally lost. He's contracted to United City. All right, you guys, I'm going to start all over and pretend I'm seeing things funny. This, Jesse Curran, he's in Thailand. My goodness. He's been there. He's just been floating different teams. Okay. Now, the youngster, still at United City here in the Philippines. Overmare, he's been around. He's still over there, and that's a German place, isn't it? Yeah, Bundesliga. I know the Bundesliga. All right, and then we got Mike Ott still. He's an older player as well. Ooh, one of the youngsters are up there. Let's look at the national team, actually. senior. Yeah, here we go. And I want to get it. Here's the current ability potential, but I want to see what team they're playing for. Can you say, oh yeah, here we go. So you can see it here. I want to put the nation here. Like, I know the club, but what based. There it is. This makes it easy for me. Here's the team. Let's put it by value. Top player, 29-year-old Kevin Mendoza. Really, he's out in Denmark. Their player. And then you got a couple guys here in Thailand. He's nil thread. Yep, we know he's in England. We got some German players here. No youngster. Oh yeah, we do. We got a couple. Oh, he's on here. Okay, so Ryan Malobo, remember he was one of the youngsters that were generated. Kaya, so he made it on the senior team. I mean, he's on the bench, but has he got any starts? He's got 4 caps at 18. Right, and he's got the 128 potential. All right, so let's just keep going down really quick. I know I'm kind of like all over the place here. We're looking at the national team, though. Who's this guy wanted by? I guess Germany, Philippines. We got a guy playing in Poland, a 30-year-old. Then we got the youngster, 18-year-olds, all in the Philippine league still. We got Amani, he's in Thailand. Got another youngster. Oh, there he is, Jose Merzam. He's actually starting striker. He's got 6 caps and he's already got a goal for the Philippines. He needs to get those physicals up there, but like he's 18. Yeah, needs to get those up there. Finishing, composure, first touch is good. I'm rooting for him. And then a 17-year-old. Yeah, well, I remember him. Okay, John Ricanella. Yeah, he was the guy. Oh yes, giddy up. He was the guy that has the 162 potential. He's got 14. He's got 10 goals for the Philippines already. 14 caps. Surprised no other team outside the Philippines is hunting for him. Is that going to be an issue? So we got a player, youngster in Scotland, Norway. Okay, Adrian. That's not one of the youngsters though that we generated. All right, that's that. So yeah, they got a couple. They got what? A 17-year-old is the youngest, and he's the 2 starting strikers there are the guys that were generated. They're gonna make their reputations again. If they keep knocking in those goals, someone's gonna notice them. Someone's gonna notice them, right? So let's get to the Philippines overview. Let's look at these top 16. No, never. We don't look at that. We look at the competition. These teams, because other teams don't have some kind of youth intakes. I don't know how they're getting players generated. Maybe they got to buy them, or I'm not sure. But these teams have youth intakes, and I got them the top. And look at this. So they were 35th. Now Philippines Football League is 28. It's only a matter of time. Let's go. Let's look who won last year, actually. United City, I'm going to guess, right? Yep. Oh, Mendoza have been randomly chosen over Kaya after both teams finished on 29 points. Okay, so there's a battle here. Not for first, but second, third, and fourth. So it's getting a little bit closer. Just because at the start, I didn't, these teams, United and Kaya, already had better players than these youngsters, but now that they're all the same facilities and generated players, they should start even out, but we'll see. Let's go. Asgol's the development team. I kind of like to look at this, see if the reputation has, man, it's gone down. It's down 4 points because I put everyone at 2,500. Let's see their finances. We had them at 1 billion, so they've half of that. I won't let anybody go down to 0. We'll put them all back up to 1 billion. It's unlimited funds here in our my fantasy world. Facilities, they all stayed at 20. They haven't moved up. I got to keep a look at that. Maybe are they playing the Rizal Memorial Stadium, which has got over 12,000 capacity. I'm not going to do any of that. They got unlimited money. They can do with that. Hopefully the computer updates their seating capacity in their stadium. The main thing is it's exciting to see what youth guys we got playered in, right? All this development on the youths here in the Philippines, all this hard training of the coaches and the time and trying to develop these youngsters. Let's see what we produced this year for our youth intake. In the first team, we got let's get back on my schedule here. I used to go at all players just in case some reason the new guys go, they're not on the senior team for some reason. So let's go age right here. They're all youths, so I can see that. These ones, but these were last year. This one guy here, he's still on a youth. So nobody over, I mean, that's consistently 90s, right? 84, 96, right at 90 they're averaging. That's a little bit disappointment. They got a 100, so they got a 96 guy, their best guy here, Joshua Reyes, but nothing spectacular. They got that 18-year-old last year, Kalantari's 117 potential. So they got 4 players there. We got two youngsters, a 17 and an 18-year-old that's 100 or higher. Not too good. Not too good for the Alice Gold's development team. Let's move on. Let's go to the other team. If I go back. Let's see Kaya. They've been developing some good players. So let's see where they at. Where they be? So they're above. They're 200 and I got to do math here. 73 reputation than what we started them at. They're sitting about the same bait balance as the other. And they are sitting all at 20, their facilities. So good job. All players. And let's see the youngsters here. The youth guys. We can kind of take a look here. Somebody's already wanted. United States. So they're kind of exchanging players within here in the Philippines. And again, no one over 100. A bunch, right, sitting right at 90, 95, 92. But no, not again anybody spectacular compared to what, like this player last year, right? Justin, was it last year? Justin Vargas? Oh, he's been there a couple years now. But he's got this potential of what? That 150. Oh man, it keeps moving back, doesn't it? That's a kind of a headache. The potential ability 147 for this youngster. He came in a couple years ago, and then they got Ryan Balobo, which actually is on the is he on the national team as well? He's only capped at the under 23s. Wow, they'll be coming. I guess we're heavy strikers up here in the Philippines. We got a lot of good strikers coming through. Sorry, this kind of defaults back to that. And then the other youngster, which he's on the national team, Ryan Balobo. He's actually got 4 caps for the Philippines there, that 128. So they got, at least they got a bunch of players here. Their potential ability over 100, but youngsters got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over 100 for the youngsters. So they're getting better here. Kaya is in their development. All right, here we go. Maraliki, Manila. Let's see if I need to adjust anything. Yeah, they're below the reputation as well, 2,500. Still, we're all sitting about the same. Facilities, okay. Last time I had to adjust, there's a couple teams that had a 19 on their training facilities. But let's look all this. Let me go to my showboat. And I go by the age. And again, it's just maybe it was a bad year for youth intake. Obviously, we were looking at it. A 97 is their highest. They had 2 at 97. That's I mean, it's nothing we're used to seeing coming in. And again, they only got 1 player at 99. That's their highest. Maraliki. Oh, man. All right, so let's get to Mendoza. I know they had that 1 beast. Hopefully they didn't trade him away. They're sitting a little bit more reputation than when we started. And all 20s there. Let's get to the all players. And let's get to this youth. And we're sitting at with the 16-year-olds. No one, again, a disappointment. I guess we had that monster guy last year. I remember he moved up one. It was 122. This was the beast that came in last year, John Riconella. Right, he's got that 14 caps, 10 goals already for the national team. Star player. He's not a wonder kid or anything, and I'm surprised some other big teams, media opinion, a star player for his country. No other teams yet outside of the Philippines have come sniffing for him. And let's see, they got that 100, the goalkeeper. But wow, what a disappointment of this year so far. Let's see, we got a couple other teams. Stallion Laguna. A little bit above the reputation they've made. We're all sitting about $500 million, all good on facilities. Let's look at all these players. Showboat. And let's see, the youngsters here have come through again. So at least it's consistent this year, huh? 98. They got a goalkeeper, 98. But they had a guy who was 175 last year. So the Jose, which has got 6 caps, 1 goal. He's the other striker partnership there up top. Jose Merzam with 175. That is top premiership in England, as we've seen, if he can reach that. All right. And the last team, United City. Did I look at them? No, I guess I didn't. Let's look at them. They're the highest reputation, so they're going to draw the better players. And let's see. But with all this top-notch training facilities, let me look at the Philippines after this, see if their generated players is still 100. But let's go to all the players. Get to mine. I go by the age here. Well, they got a bunch of youth. So, whoa, okay. So here, wow. Okay, so there was one guy. Was he last year's, that phenomenal 180? Michael Janssen, did we see him last year? It must have been. Yeah, he came in, forgot it. There was that 180, so man, I wish he would stay on this. So 180 last year. But we're talking about this year. So they're the best. United City got the best intake. They got this 129 player, John Evangelista, 16-year-old, kind of more of a right winger out here. All right, good for them. Very brave and got some technique, passing. Good for them. Yep. I'm going to have to just keep it on this, and we can just look at this right here. Hello. And then they got one that's 111, Ramon Manajero, maybe. So midfielder. Good tackling and technique. Now a defensive midfielder, huh? And he's positioning not so hot. But hey, he's only 16. Look at that. Already valued between 16 and 45,000 pounds. And then they got one at 112, Christian Saravino, a right defender. 14 tackling already. 10 positioning and a technique. Wow, okay. I wish them the best, but the big eyeballs are on this guy. Look at that. They got some quality here. United City's going places, huh? Well, Philippines here. They got this 180 and 153. He's the Michael Villanueva. He's that other striker up there. Got that 10 goals, yeah. Michael Janssen, no, 180. He's loan listed. Really? Even with a current ability of 83? Huh. All right, so there's the top 6 teams in their youth intake. And again, I wanted to keep an eye on the world ranking is at the 100th, and I wanted to see the senior team, where are the players, because there might be some players generated. Don't forget that. I gotta go back to the Philippines here, and let's look at the generated players. Sometimes it goes down. Oh, it's still rated. Youth rating is the highest, 200. Let's look at because senior squad. I want to see where the youngsters, because some of the youngsters might be generated and go right to some European squad or other teams around the world besides the Philippines, so we can see where they're at right now. These youngsters are all playing based here in the Philippines, but we can look at the under 23s and see where these guys are. How do I do that? I want to be able to see the current abilities. I want to see the current abilities with the club. Copy. Yeah, I want to see and put their current abilities in here because I want to see where they're at. They're based. So we'll call this. Let's insert. Where do I do that? Stats. No, it's the hidden. Here we go. Hidden current ability. Boom. And then the hidden potential ability. Potential. Am I blind? I am blind. Current reputation. Oh, where's the potential? Am I missing it? Potential ability, right? But did you see all that stuff, you guys? I mean, you can edit all these hidden attributes. You can see everything from adaptability, ambition, the consistency, their reputation, their dirtiness. Are they a dirty player? Is new gen. Huh. Sportsmanship, versatility, world reputation, WP. What's this? World. I'm not sure. What is that? WP. I'll figure it out as soon as I turn off this. WP. World player points. What? I don't know. Someone tell me what that is. World reputation you got. Temperament. All this hidden attributes. But I want to put this, and I'll put. We'll rename this one to. Rename it to my. We'll put PI. My PI experiment. View. So yeah, this is the under 23, so we can see where they're based at. They're all here in the Philippines. So I want to see if there's some youngsters based. Who knows? It could be in England somewhere. They don't have a very big under 21 and under 19s. They're all based in the Philippines. All right, I think slowly but surely, right? We'll get there. I'm trying to get out of the. Let's go back here. We're 100th. The world ranking is moving up. I guess we can look who they've been playing, what's been going on. World Cup. The World Cup. They lost to Lebanon. They lost to Iraq. 2021. Looks like they made Asian Cup. They're in Asian Cup Quals Group E. Okay. They lost to Lebanon. That was only lost in this year, 2021, 2022. Wow, Maldives, they showed up for that one, huh? Uzbekistan, they got smashed. And then the current year, so they're in the Asian Cup. They played, South Korea's got a tough team. They played them well. And then Japan, obviously, they're the big dogs there in Asia. Japan, South Korea, right? And then Australia as well. Yeah, Australia's. What they're ranked 49th. What's Japan then? 35th, and then South Korea 28th. All right. And then the current year, and then they're playing the World Cup qualifyings. All right. Thank you guys for joining me. I'm kind of showing you around. This is a great. I like these kind of experiments. Get the editor. You can do your own thing. You can make your own team, whatever you want to call it. And then put your own players in there. Start them at all ones. Have them like a current ability of 1. Potential ability is the max at 200. And you got to have the best facilities, though, for them to be able to reach that. Or just put them in the game and see where they go. Put them with no team and see if anybody discovers them. Whatever you want to do. You can put you as a coach and see kind of where you go. All I do is go here. I click on this, I go holiday, and I just click return holiday 365 days. And it goes. There we go. And it's off. Well, thank you guys for joining me. Appreciate it. And remember, keep moving forward.